Styer, one who has not left the practice room the last few days.
Yeah, two guys that have already played a match and have both been successful with a win. JOHANN Chua and Styer. And Tyler's really looking to make some noise this week after what he would call a very substandard, subpar European Open, and that happens to all of it. That real change comes when you get comfortable under the heat. Sometimes that takes a little bit. We've seen it from many players in the last year and a half or so. I didn't want to contact that 6, trying to go in between them maybe.
Yeah.
Disregarding the cue ball a bit.
Yeah, going back to the 2-ball with Tyler and newer equipment, maybe the outside English.
Green, whether it be brand new and it's really slick, or very old felt, which you would see in a pool room or at your club, that when you're, maybe off with the speed of hair, maybe just the most subtle mishit on. Yeah, it doesn't look like much offensively on the pink 4, so probably just laying up for a safety. I think as far as the safety. Yeah, I think tried to get a little too. Yeah, I think you take a chance at making the odd ball also and snookering yourself with that much speed. Now, he would have liked to gotten the line on the pink where he could have banged it around up table.
Forward.
Yeah, taking it to the corner, so definitely missable. Last time, of course, he won a match here this morning to open our event, but last time we saw him in the real heat. Was it the quarterfinal, I believe it was, in the European Open last week? Have to verify that.
Last match is a little bit better. Seems a little more calm, and that's obviously going to happen as every match goes.
Don't fool yourself. There's a few new faces, but they can certainly play, and no one's a big favorite in a race to 5. There we have Chua. Kind of broke serve to start this match.
From this tour.
And bad Coy here to break in game number 2. It is alternate break format just because he won game 1. And there's some destinations, man, I'd sure like to be attending. Can't make it, but I think Helsinki's going to be a great tournament. I'd really love to go to the Morocco tournament. I believe it's a pretty hot spot to be. All right, to push out here, he's going to lay him on the cushion.
Yeah, I'd consider. Boy, he may be. I'm speaking of myself.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little hard to control behind the purple, I think, but doable.
Yeah, I just felt like that was such a tall order, but maybe a backdoor safety, right?
Going to track it behind the brown 7, a couple cushions. Now, he bumped a 3 into a pretty nasty little position.
Yeah, and going back to the push out, maybe that's a little.
Cue ball 1 rail between the 3-7 maybe for position?
Right. Or even between the 4 and 3, right? I don't know if maybe it's a little heavier than I thought. Yeah, this is okay if you can get there. That's a little weak, Jay.
Yeah, and we'll see how. It'd be a low left spin. Like I said, kind of maybe a heavy drag, actually.
Yeah, the cue ball will start off hot and finish real soft like so. Just overcut it, Jay.
Yeah, we always talk about, his pre-strokes didn't look as normal, if you will.
All right, he wants to get flat just above the green 6 here. Okay, the 3 must be.
It's easy to be looking at that point when you're viewing this red 3 and overcut it. So make sure you're staying heavy. That happens quite often for some reason. It's almost like you want to force the cue ball to get to that point as quick as possible.
New cue. It's like a new part of your body, so it's understandable.
Yeah, just an extension of that arm that you have to get used to. And on the 2, especially seeing as how he... I was talking with Eklund last night, and we get enough of his brain. You know, he's kind of a quiet type, but I liked what I heard from him as far as he does change a little bit and to get that kind of gear zone feeling like he does winter break. Doesn't even attempt it, just kind of picks it apart, the rack, and plays a lot of percentages. 50 ball changes a hair because you know with the winter break, the 50-50 ball exponentially has a lot of value to knock in because you feel like you can put some racks.
And yet
The other player is a little starstruck still and maybe just super happy, right, just to be in this setting, and he'll get in game mode as he goes on more and more.
no doubt about it. Styer to break, trailing 2-0. Had some opportunities here early. Well, you want to just roll forward, that's okay too, and then just use cover on the brown 7.
Is he coming across this and moving the cue ball? Oh, he's trying to make it. Figured he had a lot of cover with the pink and the green.
Yeah, I don't mind that, Jay, at all, right? Because it's really, really hard for that to go wrong.
He got a lot out of it. Wow, he got past the side so well, and of course down 2-0 trying to win the match, but all these matches count as you go, and so do those games, or they could count one way or another. Games
Where he comes 1-2 back over to the left side of the table for the pink. Now he's got to draw out of it and find something or go forward.
Yeah, and could it get what I can between the 6-7?
To the second rail, I think you have to.
I think this is a lot of preference, really. And you can kill it. You can stun back and forth. You can even come behind the 6, which is the third option, I think. Beautiful shot. That shot alone, to me, that set you up for that stun between. That's one of the biggest benefits from drills, in my opinion, is the subtle stuns with side pockets in the way.
Yeah, and that being said, that shot alone will build your confidence, right? You hit a ball like that in the middle of a match, that clean, it can really set you forward.
That is a shot or a stroke that you really need to have in your repertoire. Attention to this, come on one rail above, just make sure you give it enough time to catch the English, but don't overhit it.
Yeah, that's perfect. So he's handled this quite well, really.
Yeah, cuts that lead in half. He is still with a...
Update you with that score or finish here shortly. Jeremy, look at this rack finish. How does this happen?
Yeah, we saw that actually You see it every now and again, but we saw a lot more times at the European Open. And what Scott's talking about is hard pressed for the two to really escape, from being behind what would be 6 balls here on the lower end. Even jelly up behind the 7. He went for the make. A little fortunate that if need be, but
Watch out. Oh, how'd he do? How did he do, JJ?
well, I played him at the U.S. Open last year, and he kicked at it so well, which I knew it ahead of time. I'd been watching him for a while on that part of the game, and he's become a student now. If the ref wasn't watching, it's easy to think that was maybe no cushion, but the cue ball did have a struggle to get that first win, and kind of like a lot of heat on you to get it after you lose maybe 3 or 4. And he's going to love this.
What a shot this was by Tyler. Really starting to settle in here in game number 4, and I think it all started.
Happy but didn't sulk. Took an interview. Let people know what he was thinking, but got right back to the practice table and back to work. And I think little off angle. This is where the 6 being so available really helps. Doesn't make the 5, the purple 5, as difficult.
Oh, a lot more off angle than I actually expected. Now, a big shot here.
Hit the cue ball a little more accurately. Maybe gives him a little wiggle room on the pocket.
Yeah, don't overhit it, right?
Watch out, 8.
Don't overhit it, right? Oversmoked that one.
Yeah, you'd like to go with a high ball here, but judging that, you may just have to rip at it.
The old back door put him up on top rail, Jeremy.
Yeah. It's kind of the result.
The shot we talk about quite a bit. All about staying solid with the body, the head. No movement. Green 6 for Styer, snookering himself on the back of the 8. He's got a reprieve here. Tie this up. Missing the long 6. Jeremy talks about it a lot. Typically, if they are going to miss that ball, it seems like they overcut it more often than not.
Yeah, and I don't know, sometimes certain shots, the cue ball gets in the air even without an elevated cue. Sometimes you're drawing it, maybe a little more speed. And I wonder, with the thicker slate, maybe the ball gets in the air on like normal shots a hair more. And does that cause the overcut at times? And he's going to love this.
Go towards the 3 here with a little pace.
Yeah, I think inside doesn't do a ton for you, just straight top. Like that, trying to clip it. Did get underneath, though.
Yeah, and that plays.
Yeah, knocking this in.
Yeah, is that a little thin? It is.
Straight for the middle side pocket. Of course, it's going to look pretty small from that angle. So can't argue the choice.
Yeah, we've been talking about the side pockets. I'll tell you what, when you're actually at the... Okay, he's just got to avoid the 7 and the 6 here, and he's done a fine job at that. Or is he looking to force? He's not that style of player.
Yeah, I think he can spin with inside, come underneath, or stun across the hair. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, just get a little funny, though, or is he good enough to hold?
Come across the 8 with the cue ball. Usually, you know, like an angle like this, if it doesn't favor the slow roll, it does kind of play better. We're going to the opposite. Little friendly bump.
Boy, looked like it got... Yeah, pretty high percentage, right? Coming at the 8 like that, Jay?
Yeah, 100%. Very natural for these players also. Caught the 8 a little thick to the pocket, so on the 50.
He's a talented shot maker, this guy, JOHANN Chua. Everything seems to go in the heart. A lot of close matches.
Little thin there. Watch out, cue ball. Come aggressive past the side, kind of 2 cushions around the 2.
No, I think he's going to. No matter what, he's going to stay aggressive here, coming towards it.
Yeah, he's going to need a bump here. But hard to get. Tricky rack, though. I mean, 3, 4's there, but got to get good on the 5, not to have problems with the 9 and 7. Get back for the 6.
Yeah, with the line you've got. This is also preference. But I think it leads you to the 5 quite well. No, I like the way he got through that ball. Stayed below the pink. That way you could come in to contest with the 9. Now you can go forward.
All the cue ball towards the 6. You can handle straight. You can handle pretty much any angle, so don't back off. Go ahead and get tidy on it.
Just going to draw to the side rail and out, I believe. Oh, he was straighter than it looked.
Well, I mean, we talk about like a Cledio or a AJ Manis or, you know, a few of our younger players, maybe from Vietnam or just any of these players. But if you look at Tyler, I mean, it's one of those other guys, but still trying to, you know, kind of stake his claim, right, in this World 9-Ball Tour, and not only looking for a big win, but to get play so many matches with the cream of the crop. That's good stuff for any of these youngsters.
It's up for him to do well.
Yeah, I agree, especially with a good start. They influence how they break or where they break from. Yeah, good break off cue ball.
Pull the 8 towards the 3 and 7. Have the same shot.
Yeah, there you go. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I think that was actually an option.
I think he's got to give this back. I mean,
Yeah, I think if I'm taking this kick or rolling out to it, Jay, I'm going to roll out at least where the 8 is or somewhere. It's tough enough as it is. Now you've got this distance. Is he looking to kick it towards the lower left?
is he trying to put the 2 behind the 5-9 and come up the right side of rail with the cue ball?
I think so.
That's thin, all right.
Did he
did
get it
catch
going in?
Yeah, he did. That's why the cue ball continued a little more
Nicely
forward
done.
both ways here, whether it be the left long rail or the right. I think no scratch here, where the other one could offer a scratch off the two.
Not the end of the world.
The left side of it. That way you don't involve the brown 7. But I think if you pocket this ball, you get a look. You got options.
Well, he did quite well. You'd like that to run just a tick more. Did he get there,
I
Jeff?
think he's going just a hint that way.
Okay. But if so, it'll still guide him. Wow.
Not sure how all that happened.
All right, going off the right side of this ball. Paper thin. Coming down below the purple. We're trying.
Yeah, didn't get the snooker, and you're always worried about overhitting that ball that he just shot. Easy to end up short with the cue ball.
Yeah, and these guys are usually going to beat you from here, kicking off this back rail. Yeah, I think he missed it on the correct side there. Side of it, actually.
I think he could play the kick again from behind. I really do. And was that just
Crossing the pink over, I believe. Dropping down.
And they're grinding here.
Everything just finishing a little funny here. One of those games, they are grinding. Chip off the left side of it.
I'd probably just go left, but if I'm feeling good, I might just put it on there and come up towards the purple with the cue ball. Just put it on the side rail also. There's a lot of options here, actually. Like that. Just kind of use the I thought the pink would get to that purple 5. Big wall here.
Tyler would like to catch the bottom half of this ball. Some good things can happen.
Still going to get a bit odd.
I think chipping the top side of it and coming down below the 9 and 7.
Look at him trying to use the 8. Might come 2 rails at the 7. I don't think he can really add much side spin.
Wow. Look at this.
Yeah, 3-3 and a bit.
Yeah, you have no choice but to make it almost.
Yeah, great stroke, though, in a 3-3 match. 2-2 on our other table between SVB and Claudio Cacci.
Yeah, and back to that 4. He didn't have any let up in the stroke. It was really
Here's that stun again. A little bit. Don't think he's coming past the side. Maybe.
Yeah, Shane missing a few balls. Table 2, here and there. The odd ball. Not quite settled yet.
Couple big shots, really, and make the out. You always feel like you stole it just because at any moment either player could have gotten position to win it.
No, it's a fair point. And to come with the big shot on the pink and then follow through with this out could carry him on home here. Really impact him going forward.
Yeah, good stuff there from Styer. Let's say I didn't hear one down.
Yeah, I just feel like the brown 7 could be a big ball here to go behind.
Yeah.
Down here somewhere where he could get away with it.
Yeah, odds are. Unless he catches the purple dead full with the 1. Which he did. Pretty full anyways.
Yeah, that went.
Is he looking to go behind the purple here instead? Yeah, he's let this open a little bit. And he's left the bottom.
Your future as far as the snooker.
Yeah, watch out for the 9 if you send this all the way up and you let it leak a little bit. You had to really spin it, so came in at a much tighter angle.
Go with this or just stop.
I think he didn't size it up. I think he's just stopping. I was going to say again, watch out for the 9. He doesn't want to bring the 1 near the 9, and a beautiful hit.
Yeah, I love this play here. With Max outsides.
Towards the middle anyways. Medium speed, Scott, probably?
Yeah, you're probably going to get the separation best that way if you make contact. As you get a rail. It seems like things continue to finish difficult. This one is playable, Jay.
Yeah, and usually kind of a bread and butter from distance for Chua.
Yeah, and really slow match.
Yeah, it feels like. What was the difference? It feels like he really hasn't had a lot on his side in many games.
Back for the side.
SVB puts another on his side to get him to the hill. 4-2 over Letty Okachi. Done. I think anyways. Looks like he's queuing much lower than the stun. He could hold it.
He'll go all the way over. He can just hold out towards the center. Not even that far. These guys are so good at holding this ball from close distance. He overturned that ball. There's when he's down on the cue ball. It's not common with him.
Should pull this about where that chalk is laying near his bridging arm. He came twice, so he felt it. He didn't want to get thin on the 9.
And another one, JJ. 4-4. Chua and Styer.
Once in this match. I missed it, rather. Got it down there. 2's going to be open, but no picnic. The cue ball getting kissed back up table. That's a good play also.
Yeah, I think he's taking it on.
I think 100% he's going. But the problem is you can't really let it go. He might end up behind the 6-7 himself. Thick is not what he wanted.
Yeah, worst case scenario for Styer.
It's too substantial, but see that in races to 9, 10, and 11 at times also. But we're certainly going to see it here in races to 5 where I feel like one player probably played a little better set, but maybe lost it. for one reason or another. A 5. And always has the combinations just in case.
And he kept a good angle on the 4. I think this is bad.
No, I wouldn't go to the second rail. You can really, really pinch on it, especially with it being a ball's width off the rail.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming to the second rail. He was listening to you.
And I think he also easy to fall on the rail short side. 6-8 combo, not that bad either.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, I think it's worth the...
It becomes missable when you elevate. Not supposed to. He's so close to it.
He's overcut it. Did slide in, though. See, felt like he got away with the one a bit. Yeah, he certainly wasn't sure when he struck the 6.
No, it's not over yet.
He's young and limber.
Yeah, he's getting over this very well.
I love this speed. And not a bad match by any means, but scrappy. A lot of safety exchanges. So Johann Chua to stay undefeated. I know it's early, but it's a nice feeling.